Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. The Israelites have been scattered across the four corners of the earth, as prophesied in Deuteronomy, the 20th chapter. Here in Israel United in Christ, we need your help to recover the remnant of our people, teach them the gospel. Please help us, support us, and join or donate to the Booster Club today. Shalom.
So from what I heard so far, y'all know the truth. Y'all been telling people about it and all of that, right? So that's a beautiful thing to know the truth, right? The truth is that we are God's chosen people. We are the Israelites, right? So how do we know we the Israelites?
Because he speaks about it in the Bible, right? I mean, he's telling us basically we're the lost children. We're the only ones that were taken into slave captivity.
Right, we was the ones taken into slavery and captivity, right?
20's gonna make 150 years since we've been free. So, like, we come a long way.
Okay. So we know the Bible said God chosen people was gonna go into slavery, right? Why?
Because we don't.
Because we disobeyed them or something like that?
Yes, I need y'all to completely understand that. If God chose a people, he loved a people dearly. He saved the people over and over and over again for generations.
Right.
What would make him deliver them into the hands of their enemy? What would make him be in a situation where they got to eat their own children? Y'all know we went through that? God was not playing with us. What would cause him to exercise that type of anger upon us? But not keeping his commandments. Y'all have to understand that. That was the deal. We had to keep the commandments. When we disobeyed, right, that's what you tell your friends. That's exactly what I want you to say.
Under the tree, but y'all won't open the Bible and give them your time, just 1 second, 1 minute.
Right. So you trying to encourage your friends.
But you know, you can't save everybody.
You trying to encourage your friends to obey God, right? Right? You trying to encourage your friends to obey God. Listen to this, read.
The book of Zerah, chapter 37, verse 19. There is one that is wise and teacheth many.
So y'all got wisdom. Y'all understand that y'all are the chosen people of God, right? And y'all teaching people, many people. You the Israelites, wake up, stop celebrating these pagan holidays, right? But watch this, read.
And yet it's unprofitable to himself.
So how can you be wise and know the truth and have the understanding and teach people but yet be unprofitable to yourself? What does that mean?
Draw close to him and he'll draw close to you. He'll give you understanding.
But I'm saying, how can you teach many people but yet be unprofitable to yourself?
Still sinning in your own way.
Still sinning. Exactly. So, meaning you can't tell somebody you celebrating pagan holidays and all of that and then hit the cool. You see what I'm saying? Hit the Newport. You see what I'm saying? Because let me ask y'all something. Because we all been lost sheep, right? We gotta win our relationship back with God, right? What is the first step to be accepted by God? So Rock 1980. Bring it out. What's the first step?
I mean, by being a faithful friend.
Being clean.
Trying to walk the straight and narrow. We can't because
not having
we're
a cloudy
sinners.
mind.
I mean, there's so much sin out here. There's no sin greater than the next. So that's what I was told. You know,
just
so
having a cloudy conscience.
like at the end of the day, all I say is you can strive, and God forgives you for everything but taking your life. So
what's the first step to be accepted by Him? The first step.
Bring it out,
wait.
All right, no. Don't get distracted. Listen to this right here. Read.
The book of Zerah, chapter 19, verse 18. The fear of the Lord is the first step to be accepted of him.
So what's the first step to be accepted by God?
I just missed the whole concept.
Read.
The fear of the Lord.
The what?
The fear of the Lord.
The what?
The fear of the Lord is the first step to be accepted of him.
So the first step to be accepted by God is to what?
Not fearing no man but God.
Right, Psalms 119, 120. What does it mean to fear God?
By
That
knowing that
means
he is
have
powerful.
discipline. Have some type of authority.
Knowing he your
Discipline.
leader.
Discipline, what you mean by discipline?
I mean, like, knowing there's consequences to everything you do.
There you go!
That's right.
Because it go right back to the point that we made in the beginning. We know we God chosen people because we the children of the slave trade.
Right.
We suffered the worst punishments known to man.
Right.
And it was for doing what? Not having discipline.
Right.
Not fearing God. We was in our land, we was living it up, doing whatever we wanted to do with
Right.
nothing happening. Alright? But read it.
The book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 120. My flesh trembleth for fear of thee.
So if you fear God, your flesh gonna tremble at him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Meaning you know you did something he said not to do. You're gonna be scared of the consequences you liable to face.
Right.
Read on.
And I am afraid of thy judgment.
That's the first step to be accepted of him. You gotta know that if you do something he said not to do, he will judge you.
Right.
You gotta know that he is the judge. That is the first step to turning back to God.
Right.
You understand that? Now give me Ecclesiastes 8, verse 11.
Get out.
I want y'all to understand the reason why we still got this knowledge. And I don't want you to get offended in this. I ain't trying to get on you. Just, you know what I'm saying? I just want you to understand. Okay?
What you gonna say?
But listen, the reason why we do the things we do is because we've been doing it for so long and we still alive. We know God is forgiving and compassionate, right? You see what I'm saying? Watch this. Read what you got.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 8, verse 11. Because sin is against an evil work, is not executed speedily. Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
It says because sentence, meaning judgment, is not executed speedily, meaning you don't get those consequences immediately. Exactly. Because of that, our mind is fully set in us to do evil.
Right.
We know if we smoke a cigarette right now, we probably gonna be straight. You know what I'm saying? We can quit, next month when we get ready. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. But he said, him that defile his temple, I will destroy.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You never know when that's gonna happen. Right. So in order to really be accepted by God, you gotta have that fear within you.
Right.
You gotta be like, nah, I can't do that no more. Because God might take me out with that next puff.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Exactly. Sirach 1 verse 10, because what's some of the reasons why we smoke?
Stressed out. The world we living in.
Thank you. But watch this. When you turn to fearing the Lord, your life change around.
Right.
You stop feeling like that all the time.
Right.
And I'm gonna prove it. Read what you got.
The book of Zerah, chapter 1, verse 11. The fear of the Lord is honor and glory and gladness.
And what?
And gladness.
And what?
And gladness.
So we smoke cigarettes, we disobey God because of the stress that we deal with.
Right.
Because of the depression and the things that we going through. But once we turn to the fear of the Lord, we get with like-minded brothers and sisters.
Right.
We keep his feast days, his Sabbath.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We get our life together. Stuff we know we doing what it take to get the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
We gonna be happy.
Right.
Joy, gladness gonna come in our life.
Right.
Read on.
And a crown of rejoicing. The fear of the Lord.
Hold on now. Hold that. Go to Nehemiah 8 verse 10. Because once you understand that, that's gonna give you the fuel to overcome everything that you're struggling with.
Right.
Since you understand what I'm saying, once you come into the fear of the Lord, you knowing you're doing everything in your power to not break his commandments, it's gonna strengthen you to overcome whatever you're struggling with.
Right.
Understand that. Read what you got.
The book of Nehemiah, chapter 8, verse 10. Then he said unto them, the fat and drink the sweet, and send portions unto them for whom nothing is prepared.
Turn her this way. Hold on, sis.
Yeah, she ain't trusting it.
I really want her to hear this though. Read.
For this day is holy unto our Lord. Neither be ye sorry, for the joy of the Lord is your strength.
The what?
The joy of the Lord is your strength.
And God said, "In the fear of the Lord is a crown of rejoicing." That means that that's a whole lot of strength that's coming up on you. You understand? Just read 25.
The book of Sirach, chapter 29, verse 25. The fear of man bringeth a snare.
So if you scared of men and what men think, that's what's gonna get you caught up in this world. Because a lot of times we do, like for example, the holidays, right? A lot of us be
People worship the government too.
right. A lot of us fall into celebrating Christmas when we know it's pagan and stuff like that, because we scared of what Big Mama gonna say. We scared of what, you know what I'm saying, how Auntie gonna feel about that. You know what I'm saying, that you've been celebrating with from year to year. You might wear some shoes every day that she bought you last year for Christmas when you ain't know no better. You know what I'm saying? Now, baby, you know what I'm saying? So, the fear of man, when you care about what man think because you want to actually change your life, that's going to bring you a snare. That's going to leave you caught up in that sin. Like, for example, do you know, according to the Bible, the dress code for women?
Yeah, we're supposed to be covered
Like, what that mean?
like this.
Okay. What about pants? Can women wear pants?
We're supposed to wear dresses, but you know, it is what it is. We're sinners, gosh.
Oh my, okay. Now, hey, give me Romans 3 real quick. Romans 3 start at 11. I meant to get this before we got as far as we did.
Bring it out, Doc.
So, I want you to know something. Like what you saying, the we sinners and all of that, that's Christianity.
Right.
It ain't no point in you waking up to this truth to still have that mentality.
Right.
That's how the white man wants you to think, to keep you at the bottom.
Right.
Because sin, disobeying God, is what keeps us at the bottom, below the white man.
Right.
You understand? So he wants you to think like, we're all sinners, there's nothing we can do. No, that means we're gonna be in captivity forever.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Bring it out, Doc.
So you gotta get up out of that mind state.
Right.
Alright? But this is what God said about our people. Read what you got.
The book of Romans, chapter 3, verse 11.
Bring it out.
There is none that understand it. There is none that seeketh after God. They are all gone out of their way. They are together become unprofitable. There is none that doeth good, no, not one.
So God said everybody then became unprofitable. Everybody want to do what they want to do.
Right.
Instead of serving the Lord, fearing the Lord, believing that they can stop sinning and all of that,
Right.
they do what they want to do.
Right.
Nobody is doing good in this earth.
Right.
Now, is that an excuse to be like, ain't nobody doing it, ain't nobody good, we all just jacked up? No.
Right.
God does not approve of that.
Right.
Read on.
Their throat is an open sepulchre. With their tongues they have used deceit. The poison of apes is under their lips, whose mouth is full of cursing and bitterness.
And that go into what the pastors teach us, to poison our mind and get us to think stuff like that. We can never stop sinning and all of that. You know what I'm saying? That's poisoning our people.
Right.
That's why they put it on TVs and you got a church on every corner. It's poisoning our community.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what God said our mouth is full of as a nation of people.
Right.
Read on.
Their feet are swift to shed blood. Destruction and misery are in their way.
Ain't that 12th Street?
Right.
Ain't they feet swift to shed blood? I remember one time we came out here to teach, and they was jumping an old man with a cast, beating him to a woman, pulling a knife, trying to stab him up, all that.
Right.
And everybody running to her, crowding around. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what the Bible's saying about our people.
Right.
We swift to shed blood. We swift to run to violence.
Right.
Read on.
Destruction and misery are in their way.
You see that look at what we look. This is miserable.
Right.
This somebody uncle, grandpa, you know what I'm saying? I would hate for my papa, you know, I can come on 12th Street every day and see him living like that. That is miserable, bro. Read on.
And the way of peace have they not known.
It said the way of peace we have not known. All we know is crime. All we know is baby mama, baby daddy drama. You see what I'm saying? All we know is jail. All we know is crack. That's it. We have not known the way of peace at all. And what else? Read on.
There is no fear.
There is what?
No fear.
There is what?
No fear of God before their eyes.
That's the root of it all. Because that's how far away we are from being accepted of God. That's the first step to be accepted by him, to fear him. God said we have no fear at all. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to get that together.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are how men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.